Welcome back, everybody, to the tinfoil hat, where I am still the only one that looks ridiculous with my tinfoil hat. I hope you showed up with yours. Please submit your questions. Please submit. See, I'm off because I look ridiculous. Please submit your photos of your tinfoil hat on our Instagram, Your Soul Wisdom. It's at Your Soul Wisdom. That's it, right? At Your Soul Wisdom. On Instagram, yes.
Yep.
Go on our website, yoursoulwisdomshow.com. Submit. We want to see, let us share, or come join the collective where we should do a conspiracy event with the entire collective and watch Rachel.
Oh, yeah.
Will have an aneurysm.
She will not show up.
Deceased. No.
Yeah. Unless Laura comes and helps her walk off the ledge.
And can I just add, this is for entertainment purposes.
Thank you.
It's all alleged. Don't come at us. Okay.
Okay, listen. I went first last time. So who wants to kick it off today? We got 3 new conspiracy theories. If you have not watched our first episode, please go back. You cannot miss us seeing each other's tinfoil hats. You cannot miss the conspiracies that we shared in that one. Go watch that one and then come back here. But go ahead. Who's going first?
Amanda.
Well,
I can go, but I think I've lost my screen. See, look at all of that.
What was it about?
You're being shut down.
I've lost my screen. I can't see anybody. Can you see me?
Oh, yeah. Okay, Amanda.
Absolutely, I can't see anybody. I've lost my screen.
Do you want to? Do you want to click on your tab?
I have. I can still talk.
Okay.
All right, so I've got this one. But I want to see you guys. It's not fair. I don't know how to get you back.
Well, hit the escape button.
My hat didn't work.
What?
It was supposed to block all this interference, all this.
It really is stopping you.
They're after me. Shit.
That light is not a light above you. It's infiltrating.
Yeah.
They've found you.
Oh, I can't see anybody. This is very awful.
They picked up your signal, Amanda.
They've completely. Listen, nothing's going to stop me. Right, I'm telling my conspiracy.
That's right. You tell it.
Let's go. I can look at it afterwards, even though I won't know how to find it.
Should we pause?
Pause then.
Okay, hold on, everybody. Hold on. Okay, we're back, everybody.
They found Amanda. They infiltrated. It's okay.
Amanda, is this you? Blink twice.
Yes.
I got to wait.
Proof of life. Okay.
It's
okay.
Me.
All right.
It's me.
We're gathering ourselves. Okay. What?
I had to fiddle with a few wires. I had to fiddle with a few wires to make sure that it was working. Yeah. I think what happened is that I might have knocked it when I was putting it on. And it's sort of like, do you know what I mean? So it sort of went off. So it wasn't knocking the signal out that they were sending.
You've got to adjust it. That's why I keep adjusting my bow. Because I just want to make
sure. There you go.
I don't want.
Okay.
I don't want.
You might. No, you might, Yana, want to twiddle with your knob.
Sure. I'll have a go this way.
So amazing. It's like,
yeah,
flaccid now. Oh, that's so bad.
Okay, I'd rather have an erect penis than a flat penis. That's it. It's stuck. This is never again. I am coming back with a different tinfoil hat, you jerks. Okay, Amanda.
Okay. Right, so let's go. Something light. Now, apparently, what I've heard is that Keanu Reeves is immortal or a time traveler.
Oh,
yeah. Because there are pictures out there throughout time of him in other centuries. They do exist. So it's a bit airy, scary kind of thing because they do exist. These pictures of him that look exactly like him from other times. Okay. And when you look at him, he doesn't age. Doesn't have any gray hairs. Now you could die. Obviously you can die, but does he look like he dies? his hair. Does he look like he even cares to dye his hair? I don't think he does.
Mm-mm.
And so there's all these other host of things. So they're either saying that he's either a vampire, an immortal, or he's a time traveler. It's a bit like Benji Button, he's not really, he's aging backwards.
But he's got a salt and pepper beard. His hair is still dark. He has a salt pepper beard. But can I tell you? Okay, so there's actually a bunch of people throughout time.
Yeah.
Where
yeah,
they say like, oh, this well-known
looks
person
like,
looks exactly like X, Y, and Z.
sort of like the 1700s and things like that. Yeah.
100%. I will tell you a really interesting Keanu Reeves story.
Ooh.
My sister was in LA.
Ooh,
God,
come
this
closer, come closer, folks. Come closer.
No, this must have been like 20 years ago. She was there with 15 years ago, something like that. She was there with, there was 5 girls, her and 4 blondes, 2 twins that Mickey Rourke was going insane over. Okay, I mean they looked like all 5 of these women gorgeous.
Yeah.
Okay, and they were at I forget the name of the hotel. It's the hotel that everybody goes to.
Chateau
Marmont. Is that what it's called?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they were over there and sitting either at the bar or the table. I can't remember, so I don't want to say the story wrong. But Keanu Reeves came up and started talking to them. But my sister goes, for example, Mickey Rourke also came over, but he was just being completely inappropriate with the twins because he's like, oh, there's 2 of you. What I could do with 2 of you. They were like 20 years old. It was just gross.
Mm-hmm.
When Keanu Reeves came over, she goes, Yana, he was the most normal person.
Mm-hmm.
There was nothing fancy or I'm a celebrity or look at me. There was nothing like that about him. He wasn't handsy or inappropriate with any of the girls. He didn't try and take any of us home. He just wanted to sit there and have normal conversation. And at the end of the night, he walked them out, like from wherever they were, from the Chateau Marmont. He walked them out, helped them get into their cab, and just like walked away.
Or do you mean when they turned around and looked, he was gone? He was just vanished.
That's what Amanda wants to hear.
Isn't that what you mean?
But my point is, especially at that time too, even today, like everybody knows Keanu Reeves, right?
Yeah.
Where everyone else of, they don't sit there like a normal person, not taking advantage of their status, not running away from people because they don't want to deal with people. She just goes, Yana, I can't explain it. There was just something about him. And so there's nothing crazy in the story except for the fact that my sister was just like, it was an odd experience because it's not what you would think a well-known person would react or interact like. And he was quiet. So listen, does it give any credence to what you're saying? I don't know. But just because I know that story, there's just something
proves that he's got this air of maturity that is beyond anything, right? And a young guy back at the, he's probably in his 30s, maybe.
No,
back
who?
then.
Who? Oh, back then?
Yeah. When, I'm just saying, like, he's
about 60 now.
I know, but like he's got this air of elegance and maturity and emotional stability, and he's been around some messed up stuff. Like, didn't his child die and his ex-fiance died and his best friend overdosed in the 90s? And like he's had a lot of messed up stuff happen to him, and he's quite
he is. I like him. I watch everything he does. I like him, but it is out there. It is out there that he is an immortal.
That's what you don't gain that kind of maturity in that industry, right? Without potentially having allegedly, some other centuries worth of experience. I'm just saying.
When you see a lot of the vampires, they are aristocrats now. Now, when I think about it, like how you've spoken about Keanu, I do think, well, maybe he's not a vampire. He could be an immortal.
Right.
now.
It's very
And
possible.
many of them can be like, they can have that kind of, they've traveled through many, many different
Right,
centuries.
been there, done that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. I'm just saying, putting it
Yeah.
out there.
Right,
Allegedly.
because here's the thing. What is the point of walking up to 5 beautiful women? And I'm not saying that just because I know them. They're all gorgeous women.
Mm.
What's the point of a man his age with status where automatically they all knew who he was? Why walk up to a group of 5 women just to sit there, socialize, and then make sure they get home safely? With zero
I don't know,
any,
but he's a national
right?
treasure that must
He
be
is a national
protected.
treasure. Amen.
Must
Amen.
be protected. Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Did
well,
you notice that in the photos, he never touches anyone? I just Google that.
Oh, I
And there
didn't
is a
notice
whole
that.
movement around the respect that he has for women. Like on the red carpet, you'll see there is a space between his hand and actresses' backs, and he never touches anyone.
Mm.
To say maybe if he touches them, they'll become immortal too.
okay, well then I need to ask my sister. Was there at any point, was there any physical touch?
That's right. Yep. Talking.
But what if he's been to the future as a time traveler? What if he's been to the future and seen all the bullshit that people have been doing, all the nastiness that people have been doing, all the shit that they've been doing, excuse my language, that they've been doing, that is now, well, it's been out there for years, but nobody wanted to listen to it. But now that the e-files have come out, now everybody's like, oh yeah, we knew, oh, it was all going on. Rubbish. We were all conspiracy theorists. So maybe he went to the future and saw all of this stuff that's going on.
Well, I have a question, and I need some help here. Was he not in Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure?
Yes, he was.
Was that movie not about some kind of time travel?
Wasn't it about time travel?
I think it was.
Mm.
Confirmed conspiracy.
I have nothing more to say, nothing more to add.
That's it.
My job is done.
We're going to stamp it, signed, sealed, delivered. It is true. Next. Okay, love it.
Right, let's
Kylie.
go.
Okay, I went a little dark, and I'm not going to go dark. Meanwhile, there is a crow flying out my window right now. If you watch the first episode, it's watching me. I got to fix my bow.
Yes.
Leave me alone.
100%.
Okay.
100%.
So I have a theory, allegedly, for entertainment purposes, that we are being backed into a corner and incentivized to buy an electric vehicle. And we have a Tesla. So that there could be a solar flare or something, a pulse that immobilizes these vehicles to trap us in our spaces.
Yeah.
Amen.
And I'm going to say also, I know that most modern cars do have electrical capabilities. They're dash, ignitions, everything's electrical, but there is a way to bypass them. Okay. If you need to, if there is fuel and you can manually start the car without the start button, ignitions and everything, you can still use your vehicles, but you cannot use an electric vehicle.
Listen, absolutely. I back that up 1,000%. This electrical car push, all I keep thinking is, oh, so if they want, they can shut us down and we're trapped. You're trapped. Where are you going?
Yep.
Where are you going? You're going to shove your 3 kids on a bicycle and try and get somewhere?
Yeah.
You're not. It's not happening.
Yeah.
And that is why I am so against electric cars. Love your car, Kylie.
Yeah. But we would never have 2 electric cars for that reason.
Okay. That's beautiful. Yeah, I love it. But it's interesting because I said that to Brian, of course. Like I've mentioned this before because he had brought up the electric car and I'm like, I'm not doing that. They could shut me down. And he actually said, well, even in our cars, because we have the satellite and all that stuff, he's like, technically they can shut us down too.
Technically,
but he is a very proud American. So he says, everything, all that is for our benefit. And then I sit there and I'm like, how are we together? How do we love each other?
I'm questioning it too.
How can we actually love each other?
I know.
When I truly believe to my core that this is all about control. And he's just like, no, it is for the good of the country.
I can't wait for you to prove him wrong one day. We might be as at our demise as a society, but you will still be able to prove him wrong. In your face, Brian. the same.
In your face, Brian.
In
In
your
your face.
In your face.
Well, I do think though that I do think that that makes absolute sense about like electric cars, because when they were first coming out here, now they've made loads of laws and rules in this country regarding driving petrol, even driving diesel and stuff like that, and so you get charged to go into like congestion zones. So we have like congestion zones here in London, and you get charged to drive through it. If you're in petrol, diesel, now they've kind of taken them. Well, if you have a diesel car in London, you're kind of stuck, because every day you drive it, it's going to cost you £12.50 as soon as you come out of your driveway, right? It's going to cost you £12.50. Yeah, so we had to get rid of our car because our car.
Wait. Hold on. Time out. Are these the 15-minute cities that they're trying to create in the UK?
Oh, I don't know about that. But I do know about, obviously, is what they're trying to create that. I haven't heard about that. I heard they were trying to create smart cities in California. That's why the fires happened.
Mm-hmm. That was my next point.
Okay. Well, I recently heard on a different podcast that we're actually talking about, this is a real thing. There's a certain part in UK where they were testing this out. And the whole goal was to create like a 15-minute city where if you drove your car, if you're a resident of this 15-minute city, but you drove your car, because now they have license plate readers everywhere. If you think you're getting away with something, you're not.
Yeah.
And so part of that whole plan is, if you, as a resident of the 15-minute city in the UK, which I'm sure they would do everywhere else if they could, if you drive outside of your 15-minute city, that space, you get charged by the hour and by the day. Same as if I live outside of the 15-minute city and I come in with my car and I want to come visit you for 3 days, I have to pay a fee for each of those days that I am in your 15-minute city zone.
I don't know where that is. I've never even heard of that.
Yeah. So I'm gonna find that too, and I'm gonna share it with you.
You're gonna have to let me know that.
Yeah, because it's I remember the guests in the podcast host, they were like, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah.
Like, clearly this cannot be a thing. So in the words of me, not in my reality, I do not accept that. I do not allow that to be a thing. Absolutely not. Will me or my children or their children grow up in that?
Yeah. So you're gonna have to let me get some info on that. But what we have here is that so how they first brought it out was that they were trying to really push the electric cars, and because with electric cars, I don't think you pay. There's certain things that you don't pay. You don't pay, I think, like road tax or something else that you don't pay because it's electric. So you don't pay congestion and all of that kind of stuff. Now, all of a sudden, about 3 years later now, what they've brought in is that with electric cars, you have to now pay per mile to drive your car, because they can't get you on anything else, because they first sold it with, no congestion, this, it's cheaper to have the electric car, And then what they're also going to do is that they're going to now charge you for charging your car on your driveway. An electric car.
I heard about that in Australia happening too.
And they charge you for the electrical whatever that you're going to have on your driveway, that many people have to charge their cars.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Australia seems to be the testing zone for many things.
I could never live like there again.
Australia seems to be the testing site for many. I will tell you, I must have been a teenager, so like last year, but I must have been a teenager. This was probably like a good almost 30 years ago. And like 25, 30 years ago, we had relatives that came in from Australia, an aunt and a cousin. And I remember we were driving and they're like, where are your cameras? We're like, what are you talking about? And they were saying how they have speed cameras and red light cameras like everywhere. Mm-hmm. And we were like, that's crazy. Yep. How can you people allow that? And sure enough, now they're everywhere here. Everywhere.
They're everywhere here as well.
Yeah. And there's a whole scam. There was they lost so many class action lawsuits because the red light ones,
Yeah.
What they were doing was they were making those yellows turn to red a lot quicker to
Yeah.
increase revenue.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
So, you know, there was, and the people who filed the class action lawsuit and everyone who's received a red light ticket, they, you know, they won and they got money back and whatever. But it's, I mean, if you're watching this show, you're clearly of the belief that the government is corrupt and that they are
Oh,
not doing
absolutely.
things for our own benefit.
Absolutely.
So, okay, I want to take us on a completely different tangent.
Okay.
I don't have any research. I don't have any proof. I don't have any events. The only thing I have is what I like to think is common sense or my intuition. Okay.
All right.
I actually don't believe that dinosaurs ever existed.
Yana.
I thought he was about to get out your seat, Kai. I thought he was going to do a Rachel.
I listen.
Because, hold on.
Why? We've got the skeletons.
Well, do we?
Are they plastic?
Why? Just because they tell you that this is what it is, why are we taking that at face value? Number one. Number two, we've never seen them. And number three, how come every single dinosaur bone has only ever been discovered by an archaeologist? Why? Why?
'Cause I didn't go looking for them.
Yana, I love you.
Listen, no,
I'm going to
no,
bet.
do not Rachel me. Do not Rachel me.
I'm not
Do not-
Racheling you, but that's right.
Listen,
I have my limits. I have my limits.
listen, this show is a sausage-free zone. You can't throw sausage
Absolutely.
at me.
I'm not
You can't tell
censoring
me to
you.
stop.
I'm
But
interested to hear you out. But
Listen,
Yeah, I want to hear
I'm
this.
going, allegedly for entertainment purposes, I'm
Okay.
going to just listen.
fine. Listen,
wanna hear
this
it.
is why I subscribe to the Montessori method, because Maria Montessori believed that you should not teach children anything outside of what they can see, touch, feel, and experience. If they can't see real dinosaurs, do not teach them about dinosaurs. Teach them about the cats and the dogs and the cows and the birds and the whatever. Teach them about things they can actually experience and visually see with their eyes. And I love that. I'm completely of that belief. But the older I get, the more rabbit holes I go down, the more proof that gets exposed. I can't help but always go back to dinosaurs are a hoax.
Amanda, you better have something to support her on this, because I have nothing.
Do you know what? I've never actually thought about it, purely because I believe very much in the fact that we've had many different sort of resets. And I'm also of the world that places like Tartaria existed. So, which many people may have heard of or not heard of, and they completely obliterated it. So the fact that, for me, I've kind of always gone along with the fact that dinosaurs were kind of like taken out because, in order from where I came from, in order for there to be humans, but I'm not of the belief that humans and dinosaurs were there at the same time. I don't. I think there were dinosaurs, they went out, and then humans came in, because I just don't think that they could live or even exist together.
I fine.
Do you know what I mean? So that's what I think. But that thought had never ever crossed my mind, because I've stroked a few dinosaur bones, and I just thought, wow. Do you know what I mean? And I'll tell you why as well, because I do believe in well, they may not, well, we would call them giants, but I do believe in the giant skeletons that they have found all over the planet, all over the world, and they're very, very real. They're very, very real.
But I'm not talking about giant skeletons.
No, but why wouldn't they have big animals to ride then?
Why don't listen? I just, to me, it feels like it could absolutely, I'm open to going either way, but I think it could absolutely be a complete hoax because they needed to create this whole ice age and this whole dinosaurs went extinct and all this stuff for us to believe where we're at now. And don't get me started on evolution and the way that it is.
Oh, well, that might tie into those other things, like the whole fact that there is about the ice wall and what exists beyond the ice wall.
Have you seen the ice wall?
I haven't been there myself. No, I like heat. I like warmth. But
second, where is an ice wall?
The North, what's it called? What's it called, Yana?
The North Pole?
Yeah, the North. Yeah, you can't go beyond a certain point, isn't it? The North Pole. You're not allowed to.
Well, you're not allowed to fly over Yosemite either.
Are you not?
Nope, you get shut down. You are not allowed to fly over Yosemite Park. Nope.
Why not?
It is.
Why do they say?
It is supposedly a hotbed for all types of
what?
UAE, what are they called? UFOs, UAEs. You know, there's so many different terms nowadays. Oh yeah.
But they say that UFOs don't exist. So what has that got to do with airplanes or anything flying over it? Just like how you can't fly over the North Pole. You're not allowed to. You're not allowed to fly over it, over the ice wall. It's called the ice wall, you know, Game of Thrones style. And you're not allowed to fly over there. And they say because all of your plane staff and all of your magnetics will all go out. It's too difficult to come and rescue you and all that kind of stuff. But it's absolute crap. Absolute crap. And maybe that's another one, because we're like, you know, time. Maybe that's another one we can discuss, because we've got lots and lots of information on that.
Oh, they found you. They found you.
I'm going to shut my blinds because I don't want the birds to find me. Birds! Oh my God! I knew that crow out there. I put a chicken nugget. I'm shutting the window.
Coming for me. I told you. Oh my God! Like what?
They have found us.
Oh my God! I don't. I swear to God.
Oh my God, we're going to die.
Be afraid. Be very
We're
afraid.
going to be probed with Yana's hat.
I'm sleeping with the lights on tonight. That's all I'm saying.
I'm not going outside there. There's chicken butts.
Oh my God.
Crows out there.
So for people who are listening, what happened was that my tinfoil hat, I think, you know what it is? I think it must have received a bolt. And it must have received some kind of bolt from somewhere. And it's falling apart. So for those who are listening, that's what's happening. That's why everybody's in absolute laughter. Because
this
I'm under attack. I'm under attack. Just saying. Lana's crying.
Oh my God, we're so getting mad.
We are hearing this.
Oh, this is just
Listen.
I just love the fact that you think people are going to listen to this and not watch it. They're watching.
We're going to have at least 2 people. I think 2 people watching. Oh my God. I know there's 3 because there's a crow outside right now. Okay? Okay. I swear.
Is that why you keep moving your curtain, Kylie? That is so funny. Is that why you keep moving?
Yeah.
I'm not going out there. I'm not going out there.
Okay, listen.
All right.
We've lost the plot. Doesn't matter. Your hat was just gold, Amanda. It's gold. Okay. Everybody, I know you're going to want to watch the next episode, because I want to watch the next episode and follow on into the shenanigans before we get canceled by Rachel. And so
you're worried about Rachel? Oh, what about the freaking bird outside? We're going back to the White House right now. Like, we're done. We're cooked.
Well, if this is the last time you see us, God bless, okay? Okay.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
It's been a
please,
pleasure.
it's been a pleasure. If you think dinosaurs exist or did not exist, if you think Keanu is a night walker, or what'd you call him?
Immortal.
Immortal.
Or a time
If you
traveler.
think, yeah, Kylie, what was yours
I
again?
don't even the car thing.
Yes, electric cars are, conspiring to shut you down and keep you locked in. Let us know below if you have any other topics that you need us to cover, because clearly we do the best job at it. Share it below as well. And you guys, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. It is the best way to support all of us. We are so grateful for this opportunity to just have so much fun with us and our listeners, and just kill it in life with our tinfoil hats. Until next time, everybody. Bye.
There is a
Bye. Bye.